There's no need for an intro to this video. You read the title, you saw the thumbnail, you know that in this video, I am going to be explaining why it's time for me, as a Critical Strike content creator, to leave the game. Now when I say leave the game, I mean two things. First, as a player. I'll probably never touch this game again, for reasons I'll explain later. Second, this is my very last Critical Strike video. I do not have any further plans to make Critical Strike content. If you're only here for that and decide it's time to unsubscribe, that's fine. If you want to see where I go next from here, that's awesome too. But now, without any further ado, it's time for me to explain why I'm leaving Critical Strike. So there are 3 reasons that can best be attributed to my retirement. Those reasons, in ascending order, are video ideas, video views, as well as anger and toxicity. Let's start with reason number 3. One of the most important skills that a content creator can have is the ability to come up with video ideas. After all, it doesn't matter what footage or recordings or editing skills you have, if there's no idea to put those skills to use in. Now for me, coming up with Critical Strike video ideas is pretty easy. Just think of an idea that others would search for, and that would be a good video. But, as time has gone on, I've nearly exhausted all of the high-traffic video ideas, such as the best class in Critical Strike and others. I can still pretty easily come up with ideas, but these ideas are not the kind that people would really be interested in watching, such as my newer videos. Anyways, I'm trying to say that I am pretty much out of good video ideas. So let's just move on to the next reason, views. A lot of people say that you shouldn't be making videos just for the views, and honestly, I totally agree with that. However, because of reason number 1, getting good views on videos has kind of been my main motivation for continuing to make Critical Strike content. Not to mention that during my channel's heyday, I was actually making around $80 a month. Anyways, as Critical Strike's community and player base have moved on from the game, the number of views that I get on YouTube have also decreased. So, with no financial or popular motivation, making videos has gotten pretty difficult. But views and ideas don't even come close to the main reason that I'm quitting Critical Strike. That would be reason number 1, anger and toxicity. It's no secret that I'm genuinely bad at this game. Despite having played it almost religiously for years, I've just never developed a level of skill that allows me to compete or to really be qualified as someone who wants to help beginner players. I've even made a video about this, link below, where I used the randomizer 100 times and lost like 76% of the time. But here's the thing, I could be using any class, even Rocketeer, and still probably lose about that much. So you can imagine that being this bad at a game results in a bit of anger on my side. Did you see the thumbnail? So anyways, that's one half, anger. But what about the other half, toxicity? Well, that's where the other people who play Critical Strike come into play. One of my biggest pet peeves is the fact that almost nobody respects 1v1s or just basic rules of compassion. Now, being third party, targeted, vultured, etc. just wouldn't be an issue if I was a skilled enough striker to actually deal with it. But I'm not. So all of this toxicity and anger kind of rumbles around inside until I get genuinely incredibly upset. And in case you forgot, Critical Strike is a video game. It's supposed to be fun. And fun is not what I've been having these past few years. Well, maybe just the past year, since Critical Strike used to be genuinely really fun for me. Anyway, CLDW, I am retiring from Critical Strike for 3 reasons. Lack of video views, lack of good ideas, and excess of anger and toxicity from both my lack of skill and the cesspool of a community that this game has cultivated. And that kind of wraps it up for this video. I don't have anything else to add. So with that, it's time to end. If you want to talk to me in the comments below, absolutely feel free to do so. Anyways, have a great day. Bye-bye.